welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. It has been quite a while since I made a video, but here I am. But today's video is pretty much all about how my YouTube setup is all pretty much off of my iPhone. I wanted to make this video because I know that there's so many people out there, myself included, that have waited or are waiting still to start their YouTube channel because they feel like they need some big Canon camera, Sony, some Nikon, whatever. And to be quite honest with you, you really don't need to blow thousands on an expensive camera when really everything you need, you can just start with your iPhone. I'm going to be going over things like my iPhone camera, the lighting and equipment that I use, what I use to edit, how I make my thumbnails, and so forth. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into this and begin with what camera do I use. So I know I already said that I use my iPhone camera. So this is not even the latest iPhone. This is, I believe, an iPhone 10 Plus or something like that. But yeah, this is not even the 11, this is not even the 12. You will be surprised at how some of like the top YouTubers, like with millions of subscribers, that even they use their iPhone as well, that you just wouldn't even know it. Your iPhone camera has amazing quality. The only thing that I would recommend is like make sure your storage is enough or big enough to support the lengthy amount of footage that you'll be capturing. I got this iPhone quite a long time ago. I don't remember how much storage this is, but for my sake, I literally, whatever opportunity I get to scroll through my camera roll and delete all the unnecessary stuff, I delete it to clear up some space, as well as delete any unused apps that are on my phone that have no purpose being there, that I don't even use at all, just to clear up some more storage space. Obviously, when you are recording yourself, you're gonna kind of want to see yourself in the frame. So I first started to use the front-facing camera so that I could see myself on the screen. I came up with like a little creative way so that I can film using the back camera. What I did is I would AirPlay my phone to my Apple TV. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, well, if you use your iPhone, how are you recording this? So I do have an iPad that I also use as well, which is what I'm recording on right now. I do use my iPad as well, mainly if I want to get a couple different angles at the same time. So for instance, in this video, I used my iPad and my phone to record. I had my phone set up at a tripod on the corner while I had my iPad in hand. So the equipment that I use is, besides my phone, is I also have two tripods where one tripod will have just my lighting, and then the other tripod will be for my my iPhone to film. That being said, how do I put my iPhone on my tripod? I have an iPhone cage, which is this. Now, the thing with this is there's also screws at the top to put attachments for other things. For instance, I also use this microphone. I will have this twisted at the top here for that attachment. I'll put my phone here. This connects to the bottom of your phone where you put the charger at. That way the audio that you record gets picked up in this microphone and sounds more crisp. Then I put that attached to the tripod, and that is pretty much my setup for my iPhone. So like I said, I have two tripods, one for this and then one specifically for lighting. I use this for my lighting. This is the Young Nuo digital light. So it looks like this. A lot of big YouTubers have this light, and this is the only light you'll need. This one light does wonders. I am not about the whole two soft boxes and a ring light in the center. I think that's just way too much. I like to have my setup as minimal as possible. I'm in a 1-bedroom apartment. I do not want to take all of that equipment and find a space to store it in. So just this one light does so much wonders. Obviously, like for example, right now I'm not using that. I'm just using my natural lighting from my kitchen window. Now, what do I use to edit? I use iMovie to edit my videos, which iMovie is free and all Apple products comes for free for any MacBook purchases, even any iPads, iPhones. If you are a PC user, I guess I would suggest Final Cut Pro or Adobe. I don't know, but yeah, I think you have to pay for those. Now, moving forward to how I edit my thumbnails, and to be honest, I use my iPhone too just to edit my thumbnails. So to edit my thumbnails, I go between 3 different apps. I go between PicStich, Thumbnail Maker, and excuse me, I guess I just go between those 2. So yeah, for PicStich, I will open up the app. I will choose my layout of however I want my collage to be. Let's just say that one. I will change the aspect of the image and then go all the way down to select 16 by 19. And then I'll play around with it from there. And then after I've done that, I'll go into Thumbnail Maker, create thumbnail. Since I have the free one, it's playing ads and I can skip that. Here we are in Thumbnail Maker. I'll select YouTube thumbnail. I will select gallery and then basically upload what I just saved from PicStich. Now, once I've got my thumbnail completed, what I'll do is airdrop that image to my MacBook. That way I have it open in there. Once I've finished taking all the footage that I need, I will select those videos and right away airdrop them to my MacBook. And then once they're in my MacBook, I will delete them from my camera roll so that way that is not taking up all the storage. Now, I know I'm mentioning a lot of Apple products in this video, but that's pretty much like what I have, and I'm talking about my setup. This is what I have, and that I think that's just what's really great about Apple and having like all Apple products is that they all like are in sync with each other. If you are a PC user, I really don't know what to tell you. Maybe just switch over to Apple products. I don't know. I think that covers pretty much everything that I wanted to go over about my iPhone only YouTube setup. If you have any other questions about what I do or just about other resources that you can use, feel free to leave a comment below. I'll be more than happy to answer that for you. I really hope that this video inspired someone to just get started on making a channel and just get started on making YouTube videos, because it really doesn't require having to spend thousands on a bulky camera or thousands on lighting equipment. I didn't have to spend much at all for this setup. I think a breakdown of how much I spent just for this camera. So my phone I already had. I don't include that as an expense. My tripods, the phone cage, the mic, the lighting was pretty much all I had to do for like purchasing wise. I can't even begin to tell you how many people I've talked to that say they want to get started on a channel this year. Next year they still say that they want to get started on a channel. I was one of those people as well that this year I'm going to do it, this year I'm going to do it, moves on to next year, and then I finally did so this year. It's really not that hard. It's not hard at all. It just takes patience. And I'm just going to wrap this up right here. If you liked today's video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment down below. That's all, and thanks for watching.